Greetings and salutations, my waifus and husbandos. Everybody makes mistakes. My mistake was making this video. You see, I've been on the run from the government. My many years of criminal activity and social skullduggery have finally caught up to me. But I swear, it's not my fault. How was I supposed to know that funneling money through Albanian femboy-made cafes would put me on an international criminal watch list? As a part of my plea deal, and conveniently enough, my divorce settlement, I am now required by law to make this video, and to comply with any demands from any foreign governments or my ex-wife in which the CIA has mutual interests. I've been playing Papers, Please for a little while now, and it ruined my life. Created by Lucas Pope, this point-and-click style document management game takes the very lighthearted subject of immigration and puts a new spin on it. Now I can finally live out my greatest fantasy of becoming an immigration officer at a migration checkpoint of a dystopian Eastern Bloc country and deny admittance to anyone and everyone who tries to enter. I don't do it for the fame, nor for the prestige. I don't even do it for my people, nor government. I do it for the money. Literally. Because if I don't, I'll be evicted from my dumpy ass, piece of shit apartment that I share with my freeloading, nagging, mail-order wife, my dumpy ass piece of shit apartment, son, god damn it, I keep forgetting I have one of those, my hovering wasp mother-in-law, and my deadbeat, probably drug-dealing uncle. They're all worthless and expendable, and I make sure they damn well know. Papers, Please puts you in the hot seat of a migration checkpoint officer for the communist country of Arstotzka, a country that is definitely not inspired by any other country that totally exists in the real world. Fresh out of war with the neighboring country Kolechia, political tensions are still high, and distrust amongst the countries in your immediate proximity are only getting worse. Thankfully, there are tools that allow you to streamline the process of displacing families and obliterating livelihoods. There are 4 upgrades to your booth, but really only 2 are useful, those being hitting shift to stamp and space to inspect. The others don't really add a whole lot to the experience, at least not in my opinion. The game has a simple premise. Confirm that anyone attempting to cross the border has the appropriate documentation and either allow or deny entry. Easy, right?
Nope.
Eastern European geopolitics may be simple, but the minds of those in power are anything but. As each day passes and more of your country's enemies plot against you, the need for stricter immigration policies increase. One day you may only need a passport and entry permit, and the next day you'll need work permits, consolidated permits, supplementary physical descriptors, and even vaccination records. I'm not going to elaborate further on that last one. You must be on your toes and sharpen your wits every day because any single, minuscule oversight is enough to get you written up. You have to cross-reference fingerprints with hospital and government databases if someone claims to have multiple identities, as well as perform, on-site, full bodily examinations if the subject is suspected of smuggling illegal contraband into the country. There's an option to see full nudity in the game, but I'm not trying to be put on another watch list. And at the end of the day, you get to go home and marinate on the hell you just endured, and to mentally prepare yourself to do it all over again tomorrow. You're paid shit wages, and everyone in your household needs something, like always. Can't heat the house? Well, now everyone's cold. Okay, let's pay for heating today. Oops, now everyone's sick because there was no heating the day before. Well, shit. Gotta go get them some medicine, right? Well, fuck you, because you haven't been able to afford food this entire time, and now everyone is emaciated husks. All right, buy them food. Are we good? Now everyone's cold again. God damn it. This cycle is eternal. Luckily for you, you can earn some more cold hard scrap by assisting the Illuminati in their pursuit of overthrowing the government, or by violating people's human rights by wrongfully or unnecessarily detaining them. It's amazing what we'll do for self-preservation. Sometimes people will approach you and give you little side quests that may result in some expendable income, like handing out business cards or hanging a sports team poster on the wall. We make our own opportunities for lateral growth here. It's called hustle culture. Look it up. If there's one thing the game teaches you, it's that you must be paranoid and obsessive-compulsive to an unhealthy degree. How else are you going to keep your country safe from rebels, old people, the Illuminati, or Georgie? Next. Don't fuck me, government. Okay, the government's not gonna fuck me right now. Georgie? What are you doing here, Georgie? What are you doing here? I'm genuinely confused. Why are you here? Mustache is his description. 171. You're looking a little short there, Georgie. 60. Oh no. Georgie, why Georgie, I'm gonna have to. This is not the relationship that I wanted to have with you this time, Georgie. This is not what I wanted out of our relationship. Georgie, what is this? Oh, it's drugs! Oh, you're so honest about that. 10 credits. Georgie, buddy, I can't let you do this. This is a dry country, okay? Drugs are bad, not good for kids. Yeah. Georgie had one job. Georgie, all you had to do was shove them up your ass and it would have been fine. Oh my fucking god, Georgie. Hello, Georgie. We cannot leave. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I know a guy. Yeah, I know you learned the hard way, Georgie. The entirety of the country's well-being falls on your shoulders, and the game reinforces this by having your superiors regularly evaluate your work performance and investigate any clandestine actions you may be engaging with. Do you remember how many citations you received on the job for the past 14 days? Well, your boss does, and it's not good. Some people may believe the point of this game is to send a message, a grave warning against the dangers of Cold War-era communistic conflicts. Some may believe it is a character study, intentionally intended to make the player question their role in the grand scheme of the world they occupy. All of these people are completely incorrect. The real objective of the game is to actively racially profile people. After just a couple of hours, you won't even need to consult the map anymore. You'll just see the symbol on their passport and instantly know what you're in for. You see that eagle and start pumping your fists and beating your chest, screaming, "Arstotzka for life! Hoo, hoo, hoo! Football, football!" But then you'll see that star or that Starbucks siren, and immediately your mood sours. Looks like the dope boys from Antegri and Kalechi are rolling into town again, so you know you're dealing with the undesirables. This is all part of the game's plan to trick you into thinking that you can get away with half-assing your job. It might not be the morally correct thing to do, but you do still have to check the Kalechians' papers before detaining them. Oh wait, never mind, I forgot about the part of the game where you're instructed to turn away any Kalechians on the spot and to forcefully detain them if they show any signs of resistance. Why was I born in the wrong generation? So what kind of complaints do I have about this game? None! I love the fuck out of this game, and any game Lucas Pope comes out with in the future. Oh, you don't want to be part of a political movement and put a permanent embargo on all of Emporian exports? Well, I guess you'll just have to live knowing you're on the wrong side of history, pal. Papers, Please is a point-and-click game, so it's all but perfected the gameplay element. The music is appropriate and patriotic, though very sparse. You really only hear it at the main menu and in between each day. The character designs are fantastic. I mean, just look at all these wacky little guys who keep coming up to you. Oh, please, Tylo. Please, I have a family. I have a job. Look, sister. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. The art style is super unique and has calculated the mathematically perfect number of pixels needed for the game to meet its indie quota. But Tylo, I want to hear complaints. I can't done this video to hear complaints. I want to hear complaints. Okay, well, the game is too long to justify 20 different endings. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. 20 different endings. Did I forget? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oh, did I also forget to mention that the game takes about 4.5 hours to finish? At least in virtual novels, there's a fast forward function to skip through any text you've already gone through in your other save files. But in Papers, Please, you gotta go through the entire gauntlet. Every single time. So good luck getting all the endings unless you've got like 80 hours to spare. At the very least, you can play the game once and just look up the other 19 endings on YouTube. Just follow the Eastern European method of governance that this game is inspired by. Do whatever the hell you want and hope the rest of the populace or government covers your ass for you. Do I recommend this game? Yes. Do I recommend playing it multiple times? Also yes. Because by the time you finish your first run, you've committed the game's hotkeys and mechanics to memory, and you begin to have dreams at night where you're stamping passports and creating a metal barrier between yourself and the world around you. You start to wonder what it all means. Am I just a vessel for order and justice? Or have I been summoned to fall in line like a cog in the eternally churning machine? Just like in real life, there are 20 different endings to experience. So let your heart, instincts, and self-righteousness decide your path for you. I stream this game on Twitch, twitch.tv/animegirlwaifu, where I stream every day, except for the days that I don't. This is Tylo, telling you to have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, and evening, and to take care of yourself and the world around you. Thank you, and goodbye.